To make this flower, you will need to know how to make a bubble. As you see, this flower is based on the bubble. All I did, I just added some petals. Also, if you like, you can purchase metal beads like that, or little embellishments for the beads that I can use to decorate my flowers. So take a thread and crochet a half of a bubble. I made 5 rounds. Make a last stitch, and through this last stitch pull through the different contrast color that you decided to use for this project. From now on, the 6th round, we will crochet into the front loop of each stitch. So we will crochet into the front loop. Also, we will crochet over those 2 tails. This way we don't have to worry about how to weave in this thread later on. And it's not very easy to weave in thread in bubbles. You probably already noticed that if you made one. So the first step, we will make each petal consist of 8 stitches, and it's made over 2 stitches. So insert, we will make first stitch is a half double crochet, and insert the hook into the front loop. Make sure that this thread is over the hook, and crochet your first half double crochet. Into the same loop, crochet 3 double crochet stitches. Again, remember to insert the hook into the front loop only. 1 double crochet, 2, and 3. This is only half of a petal finished. And remember to crochet over this thread. Now into the next loop. Remember to pick up only front loop of the stitch. This time we crochet in opposite direction 3 double crochet stitches, and at the end half double crochet stitch. So first petal is done, and connect your petal into the 3rd stitch, again into the front loop only, crochet, slip stitch. And continue crocheting this way around the bubble, around the edge of the bubble, and remember, crochet over the 2 strands of thread, weave in as you crochet, and crochet into the front loop. Let's make one together, one more. So first half double crochet stitch, then into the same loop 3 double crochet stitches, now 3 double crochet stitches into the next loop. Remember the front loop only. 3 double crochet and half double crochet stitch, and in the next stitch, remember front loop only, crochet slip stitch. So crochet this way all the way to the end of the round, and here you will see your stitches, the back loop. We will need to use them later. So I will drop this flower and I will take my pre-made flower already, almost finished. If you need your time to crochet, you can stop the video. This is my last petal, and the last petal I did not make slip stitch yet. I made the last half double crochet, turn the flower to the opposite side, and you can cut thread, the one that you were weaving in as you were crocheting. You don't need this anymore. Very carefully cut this off. And now you can make a slip stitch right where the first petal begins. So make a slip stitch, and we will crochet on the back of the flower, on other side of it, 16 single crochet stitches, inserting the hook into the back loop, the one that you very easily can see right in here. So let's make first single crochet stitch. If you feel like your stitch, the last stitch, is a little bit too far away from the edge, you can make another slip stitch right into the edge of the flower and crochet 16 single crochet stitches. You really don't have to count there if you know that it's 16. You know where you're beginning of your round. You can put marker there, or you can count every single time you do this. Every round 16. So we will crochet 7th. This is our next round. I think it's 7th. In the written instructions you can find exactly the number of round. And crochet 2 rows, 2 rounds correctly. Rows, it's when we crochet from right to left. Here we're crocheting in a round. So 16 single crochet stitches, 2 more rounds. So one round is done. We continue with the next one. And now we can decrease. Now we can crochet as in a bubble, as we were making the bubble. We can crochet 2 single crochet stitches together, or we call it a single crochet decrease. Do it 8 times. Somehow I connected 2 sides. So now your decrease made this area, the whole area is a little bit smaller, much smaller, and it's time to fill the bubble with polyester fill. You can also have a jewelry little pliers, and they are perfect to use for filling in the flower. It's a very tricky job. I should probably add it much earlier. And if your flower misbehaving, you can always pick up the edge of it hold it with the hook, that way it will not collapse inside. Here you go. Now it's better. Now you can make one more decrease in this flower, and this decrease I'm doing this way: one single crochet decrease, again one single crochet, then single crochet decrease. And one more time I can do that. One single crochet and single crochet decrease. the hole much smaller. This is when you can cut thread. And sew in this area. There is one more trick you can do with this thread, since we will add another thread in a minute. You can put this thread inside, right in here. Just stick inside the flower. Be very careful not to stretch the opening too much. Again, it's up to you. If you want to sew it, you can do that. Now we will crochet with a green thread stem. So you pick up the last stitch and the opposite stitch right in the opening, and through these two stitches pull through green thread and make a chain. For instance, 10 stitches chain. Then cut thread, and here I'm cutting long enough thread. I know already how much I will need to finish, something like 25, 30 inches, probably a little bit less than that. And this is what I do next. Insert hook into this metal decorative piece element, and then pull thread through this and push it all the way to the flower. This little element will grab the thread that you crochet with, so pull it out. Right in here you have this thread and this little element, and you also have thread that the short tail. So come back to the flower, that metal piece, insert the hook in there, and pick up thread, the short piece, and pull it through. Like this. Make sure it's not splitting. It's very easy to splice it. When you work with bamboo thread, this is what I did actually right now. So just pull it out. And I hope I didn't damage anything. No, it's fine. And now we will take this thread and put it along the other thread, like this. You can crochet single crochet stitches into this chain and crochet over the thread that I just placed here, the short end. This way you right away will weave in your little piece of thread, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Crochet all the way to the end. In instructions I have a little bit different way of crocheting the stem. I'm making their slip stitches. So you can go with slip stitches, then you will have to weave in this end and the other end. So it's up to you, you can choose both ways. So I'm done here. I will probably make one more stitch like this, and at this stitch I'll make slip stitch, and that's it. This short tail you can cut off because you crocheted over this piece, and we'll take the needle and with the needle, with the tapestry needle, weave in the end of thread inside the flower. But first you have to go through the opening of this metal piece. And the good place to come out and secure all this where the petals are. The petals will look down and you will never see the thread. Now again, get into, like right next to it, and come back the same direction. And you can do it a couple more times, and again come out from under the petal with your needle. Like this. And now try to weave it in such a way that right in here, in this area, going along with the thread, along the edge where the petals are, so that you will not see them. Right over there, make sure that they are not showing on another side. And be careful with the thread like this right here that I have. It's very twisting every time you use when you weave it in. It's very nice and pleasant to crochet with, but when you're trying to sew with this thread and weave it in, it behaves very funny. So after a few times going around the flower on the edge under the petals, weave it in, and then you can cut this thread and attach to whatever project you are crocheting. So make sure that you weave it in very well. And here is your bubble flower. Enjoy making it.